Callie is one of my best friends. She's somebody I can always talk to or go to whenever something's going on. Whenever I tell her it's in confidence, I don't have to worry about her going and talking to people about me or anything. She's just there whenever I need her, and she genuinely cares about me. It's not because that's the way she's supposed to be, or like she's like the good Christian that's what you're supposed to do. She genuinely loves and cares about me and wants to help me.
She's just got a good heart.
She does. And she doesn't ask for credit for anything. She hates getting credit and being recognized for stuff. She does the preschool at church, and like whenever we had an awards dinner over Christmas break and she had to get up in front of everybody, she was so embarrassed because she's like, I don't do it for the credit. She does it for the kids. She does it for us. She does it for the glory of God, not for anything that she could gain from it. And like whenever I'm going through a hard time, she doesn't just blow me off because she doesn't feel like it. She says, hey, do you need me to come over?
She finds time for you.
She does, and time is a really valuable thing. And it's something we can't get back, and she's given more of her time to me and more of her heart to me than anybody I know. And I've only known her for 6 months, but I feel like I've known her for so much longer. And she's the reason that I'm going to Africa this summer. I mean, I've been places before, but she asked me, do you want to go? And I was just like, yeah. She's given me an opportunity to lead this time, to like help her and like grow into the person like I know I'm supposed to be. You're making a difference in my life, in everyone you encounter. You're making a difference in their life, and you're making an impact on them.
Callie's my best friend, and she has been for a few years. And being around her, she introduces me to stuff that I never thought that anybody really cared about. I've heard a lot of people talk a lot of stuff and say a lot about missions and send a lot of money, but Callie really knows like how to like go and actually do what you're supposed to do. And she just like, everyone has like a really good friend, but when I'm around her, I feel like when we're together, we can accomplish a lot more than I can accomplish alone. And she's inspirational, and she just knows how to bring stuff together. And she knows how to change people, and she knows how to bring people to the person who changes people, and how to really introduce people to what the Crossing is all about as a church, as a leadership staff, and as a preschool teacher, and as everything else that she does. I've went a lot of my life without having like a basis for friendship and a basis for family and stuff like that, and I think the difference about Callie and any other friend I've ever had is she's really eager to actually help me. Well, everybody has flaws, and everybody has those things that get us. But I think the biggest thing about me and Callie is we know how to be real with each other, and she knows how to be real with people, and she never tries to be someone she's not. She's exactly who she is all the time, and she is just real with people, and she's real about what she struggles with, and she's real about what she wants to do, and she'll do what it takes to actually get the job done. And she's more than just my friend. Callie, for a long time, ever since we started being friends, she's been a family. I spend like a lot of time with her family, and it's never been like, there's a lot of times like when you come from a background where like you don't have a lot and you become friends with people who are blessed and stuff like that it feels like it's them pouring into you and giving you and doing all this stuff. But with her, it's always been natural. Like, and I've really like just been a part of her family, and it's just wonderful. And she's shown me, yeah, her mom's that way, and her people, and her mom, everybody, yeah.
Just like her mom.
And they just know how to bring people and make them feel like they have a home, like they have family. Callie in the distinctive like city reach and stuff like that, but it's not just like life reach, and it's not just like this kind of stuff. Callie in general, like in her personal life, she does this kind of stuff without like it being like something that is with a bunch of people helping. Like she helps people without anybody else knowing that she's helping people, which shows you it's truly her passion. That's what she really wants to do, and it's not. And she's like, it's not about her, and that's how she feels about it, and that's just it. And so, no matter if she's worn out, no matter if she's tired, she works through it because that's just who she is. That's just what she wants to do. I think a lot of people get caught up in the whole idea of, like coming in, handing out tracts, quoting scripture and quoting stuff like that. I think there comes a point where, even in my life, when I had been to stuff like this, like I didn't want people to quote scripture at me. I wanted them to show me what it was. Right. And Callie's one of those people that you can look at her and you can see it. And you have to see it, you have to feel it. And if you don't see it and feel it, no matter what you're telling me, no matter what scripture you're saying, if I can't see Jesus through you, then what you're saying doesn't matter.
Right.
And that's the difference in her.
Some people can quote it, but some people never become it.
Yeah, you need to mean it. You need
She's
to
one of
feel
those
it.
people.
And that's one of the things that just me and her is like, that we agree on is it's not our job to come in here and to judge people. It's not our job to come in here and to be angry at people when they don't accept stuff that we're giving them or they don't like exactly how it is. It's our purpose to serve, and it's our purpose to love people, because that's all we're doing. And we don't she doesn't know everything about this. She doesn't know every single scripture in the Bible, and we don't we haven't read every single story or anything like that. But the thing is that Jesus called us to love, and that's what he said. And that's one of the biggest things with the program she does African missions through is go be love, and that's exactly what she does. That's the thing about having someone who's a friend that is going to be a missionary, and that it does missions, and that has the calling on their life to go be love. That means they're going to leave you, and that's okay. You have to be comfortable with that.
Yes.
I had to change her name on my phone to Callie Missions because I had to say she's leaving and it's going to be okay because she's doing what she's supposed to be doing, but it still hurts, and I'm still going to miss her because I love her and she's such a joy to be around. Callie shows me that love is an action, and love does.
What we done today with the rescue mission, with spending quality time with these ladies and the few men, and making them feel like new people, and I don't even know what else to call it, but to see the smiles on their faces and so on and so forth from today, it all came about because of one person, and that's Callie. Callie is such an inspiration to so many people. Here I am, I'm a grown woman, married with children, been around in a lot, and never have I ever been so inspired to want to help others as what Callie has shown me. She's an inspiration, and
She's an inspiration to every young lady our age.
yeah, and I'm not as young as a lot of them, and she's an inspiration to me. Because like I said, I've never imagined being part of anything like this to help the homeless or the needy or the less fortunate, and it wasn't until meeting Callie through the Church of the Crossing and them being so open there. And I mean, Callie's got her place in life, and she's leading several good hearts. And the thing about it is the following that she has, they're young. It's not the people that have been around and done everything. It's the younger group, and we need that. We need our younger, I want to say kids or younger adults, we need them to want to do this kind of thing. And Callie's setting that example. She really, she's setting an example for our young adults to want to follow. And that to me means the world. Having my kids here tonight, they're young, but this is where to start, and to see the way Callie's going, it's a good influence on my kids. At the end of the day, I honestly have to say that I completely and wholeheartedly look up to Callie. She's amazing.